Hello, my name is Asuna, and you are going to understand a bit more about Alchemia's story and the problems in there. Sit down, get some snacks. The video will mention people which I think is very important to talk about. I recently came out with an experience regarding a guy. Alchemia's story is a complex MMORPG. It's an online social community, and it still has some prominent players. Just not as much as they used to. Many go here to socialize. However, through the years, people have left due to lack of moderation, harassment, normalization, and dismissed actions. Even defending harmful actions, it don't feel right to be forced into silence at all. Creating a toxic environment and ongoing personal dramas. People with significant issues play the most. Bullying online, foul language, grooming, stalking, blackmailing, and sending each other death threats, man. Has some people justifying and excusing all of it. This is a game that should die.
Why are we still here?
Originally, I wanted to see my friends and start over. I distanced myself from some people. Going back to my previous video, Minty was a guy that never moved on. I blocked him many times. We just did not get along with each other, and that was that. He could not handle the rejection well, causing a lot of problems to go public. I was sent numerous threat messages, and he later denied, saying it was all fake, over-exaggerated, and a lie. This is where I tell you to be careful who you believe. Observe carefully. Take things with a grain of salt. Don't be blind. There are some things that I missed from my previous video. This is what occurred after I uploaded my video, so take a look. To have a general understanding of what happened, I will be sure to link the video in the description. A guy that I rejected was petty, tried to win me back, sending love messages and threats as if I'm his partner. I don't want this drama to continue, but then he kept interfering. Take a look. The only person who keeps extending this out much longer than it needs to be is Marlo, going against my wishes countless times with the excuse of other people I am not even associated with, using my life as leverage. Now I encourage others to be careful. Shin is someone I don't really find worth talking about. To summarize it, about 6 years ago, I told him about school, told him about family. I tried to avoid going into it because it's old. It no longer reflects me, deciding to let go. I did not give Minty and Marlo permission to talk about it as it creates more problems. But I imagine all of this was deliberately done, so take a look. Do you expect me to act like that didn't happen? I no longer want to be in contact. We don't even talk to each other. If I really was an attention seeker and a people pleaser, I wouldn't be unfriending people. I likely would have been in contact, but I'm not. We can finally talk about the community and Marlo. Keep in mind, a lot of people know about who Marlo is. Marlo argues that I like to surround myself with a lot of weirdos, and the way that I dress up asks for it. I do not. So surely he wouldn't do that himself, right? I can't get to everybody. Don't be so trusting of people online. He changes the story up all the time. There is a pattern of resuming their connections to these repeated offenders, sometimes even promoting the idea that it's okay, later saying it isn't. I imagine the reason you are looking for others to defend you is because you need people who won't call you out. Presently, they are on your side, all the same people you spoke trash about. In this game, I had noticed there's a theme of not getting very far unless you work for others that encourage harmful behavior and unhealthy obsessions. The community will invalidate victims and promote these harmful actions as something good or not real. This has led to distress within the community. For those who do not know, people get desensitized and dismissed as drama. When you speak up, you get backlash. There is little trust within the community, and some fear to speak up because of this. The community fails to address some things, and the developers don't care enough. We don't feel appreciated. These problems will likely resume, and vulnerable people remain at risk. This will cause the game to decline due to trust issues and safety concerns. There is no longer about lack of awareness. This is tolerance and active support of predatory behavior online. Marlo even forces members to stay. This may not apply to all Valhalla members. This is just so he can manipulate and control others. Or other kinds of personal reasons. Let's take a look together at the other things Marlo has done.
Nah. Dark hair is also like kind of tricky sometimes to match like outfits with. Any good items for trade? Anything you guys recommend to trade for?
I actually made the video on my own. Nobody suggested a video besides one person who didn't even play the game. These are threats based on intimidation, deflected away from the actual problem. It's meant to distract you. Do you honestly think your privacy will be protected? Marlo never respected privacy. I told Marlo about it because Minty was talking about Shin through alts. I never explicitly told him to share it publicly, because of the problems it would resume, not just me but also a lot of other people's privacy included. Should you really be trusting these people? When it comes to Marlo, he attempts to control, creating fear and doubt. Marlo's intentions is to silence people, pressure, undermine credibility, and create hostility. The consequences led to giving offenders privileges, discouraging others to speak out, and sweep his actions under the rug. All these people highlight the behavior addressed. Nothing will change after this, but rather reinforce what is to be expected. After this video, I believe Marlo will resume what he always does. I will not allow myself to be silenced or manipulated. I respect myself and know better than to let a stranger tell me what to do. Please be careful who you talk to. Be safe online.